Studios in downtown Toronto with Bob Kerr. Bob, what inspired you to get into the business?
I don't know. I guess as a kid, I watched a lot of TV, a lot of comedies, stand-up, sitcoms, comedy movies, and that was just always something that I really wanted to do.
Were you a fan of anyone in particular who really inspired you?
I mean, like, my dad really liked Red Skelton, so I watched a lot of what my dad liked. He was a big fan of Three Stooges, you know, but like Bill Cosby, George Carlin, a lot like a lot of legendary comics. There's a stock list of comics that a lot of comedians will say probably the same amount of comics. Bill Hicks was a big influence of mine, and yeah.
Has it been what you expected it to be?
Pretty much. There hasn't been any surprises. I was pretty much geared for a long road of rejections and like a lot of inactivity, and there was some of that. Definitely for the first bit, there is a lot of that when you're starting out. So I was sort of mentally prepared for it, and I think that helps.
What has been the most rewarding aspect of your career so far?
The most rewarding, just like I guess the undying adulation I get from it, and Twitter followers. I guess like I've been able to make money off of it. I don't know if I would say that's like the most rewarding thing, but it's nice to know that it's good to have a sense of value to what you're doing. So I would say that's an aspect of it, but also, you know, just being able to, you know, make people laugh. Just simple stuff.
Are there any jobs in particular that really stand out for you?
Like specific gigs?
Yeah.
You know, like currently I'm writing on This Hour is 22 Minutes, which is on CBC. So that stands out for me because I'm currently doing it, and I mean that's a very important gig for me because when I first met with my agent, I said to her, "This is a show I'd like to work on," and I was able to like get a trial thing just like months after that. Yeah, and it was because a lot of things fell into place for me. That was like 6 or 7 years ago. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. What's the most challenging aspect about being in the business?
I guess it would be you're trying to stay current, but you're also trying to stay current, but you're also trying to stay true to yourself, and I think that's a huge element of it. To not compromise yourself too much, and you know, finding a voice can be very challenging. But also, specifically with television writing, it's a lot of writing. It's a lot of joke writing, and there are times where I even forget what a joke is. Like that sounds absurd, but it's when it becomes a quantity issue, you tend to just go on autopilot, you know, and then it sounds weird, but you do sometimes forget, I do anyways, what a joke is and how to write a joke. It's silly, but I think those are some of the challenges, I would say, for sure.
What are your goals for the future?
I mean, I'd like to, I would love to write a movie, a film. I would like to create a television show. And I'd like to, you know, I'd like to be able to just make money at what I do. That's the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
Making money doing what I love doing.
What advice would you give to someone following in your footsteps?
My specific footsteps? Why are they following me? Listen, if you want to be in this business, you just have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That is, a lot of people take themselves out of it very early on because it's a very discouraging business. Comedy is very subjective, and there's no like universal comedy. People like different things, so people get discouraged very early on. I would say, I mean, don't have a plan B. If you have a plan B, you are going to go to that so quick. And so don't have a plan B, and just do it, and do it a lot.
Yeah. And where's the best place to find out more about you and about your current shows and projects online?
I mean, I don't have a website, so I just follow me on my Twitter. I'm Mr. Bob Kerr. I write a lot of stuff. A lot of it makes no sense, but that's what I do.
Okay, so at Bob Kerr,
Mr.
Bob Kerr. We'll be sure. Well, thank you so much, Bob. We'll be sure to follow you on Twitter at Mr. Bob Kerr, and best of luck with all of your upcoming projects.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for TTN HD Production Live here at Technicolor Studios in downtown Toronto. That was better. That was better. Congratulations on this hour's 22 minutes and all of your great progress and accomplishment so far.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was so awesome.
You better do that again.